Hey everybody, David Atoga here, back with some more socialization in Persona 3 before we get our chance back into Tartarus. To go back to the top of Agua, second block of Tartarus, if we can. Hopefully soon, because we got some missions to do. But until then, we're just gonna figure out what to do around in this place. About the ghost, and the girl with the falling down, and the thing, and the, oh yeah, we have new people that we should check out and talk to. Including that baby guy, who's in the Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, so we can't do him. Alright then, never mind, let's go swimming. Kinda sucks. The fashion club, which is where BB apparently is, who we met when we were talking with Lukichi and Mitsuko, is only Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, which means 2 of those days I overlap with the student council. There we go, and I can't do them. Fantastic. And of course, Kazushi is now flaking out on swim meet. So of course, like I predicted, it's gonna start coming all down to me, right? Yeah, because I'm the #1 star, super best of everything guy. Of course, this guy is not entirely his fault. He had to go because he's injured and whatnot. I mean, you could always argue that it was his fault for getting injured in the first place if you want to be a dick about it. But let's not, because accidents happen. Shit happens. Things happen. You know. We're at least getting to actually talk with him, so we probably are going to get a level up in our Chariot Arcana social link. Yep, see, there it is. So there's that, at least. Unlike the last time, the time before that, the time before that, all the people that we go and talk to, that we don't level up our relationships at all on our social links, because I guess they get so high. So I think this puts me at 4. That would sound about right, 4 or 5. Probably 4. Now it's somewhere around the same level as the Magician with Kenji social link. God, I love video editing.
Have you seen the posts on the student message board? You know how last week that girl was found by the front gate? Well, there's this rumor that it was an angry spirit from this one ghost story.
One ghost story, because apparently there's a lot more than just the one at the school.
Hey, come on. Nobody believes that stuff.
I figure. I don't know.
Right?
So, what is this ghost story about?
I like how Mitsuru is all serious about this.
What?
It's kind of funny.
It's probably made up, so why bother?
I'm interested.
Akihiko too. Poor Yukari. Here's a moment where Junpei actually shines, and I actually kind of like him a little bit for it.
Good evening. Welcome to Junpei's Believe It or Don't. There are many strange things in this world. According to one story, if you get caught at school late at night, you'll be devoured by a maniacal ghost that roams the halls.
My God.
The other day, this friend of mine, let's call him Shu, he said to me, "Junpei, I saw something strange." He sounded serious, so I asked him what he'd seen. He said it was about the girl in 2E. He claims he saw her go into the school on the night of the incident. I couldn't believe it. She's not the kind of girl to be out at night. But Shu was as white as a sheet. He insisted it was true. Then, it hit me.
Right in the face.
That ghost must have tried to make her its dinner. And that's why they found her lying on the ground by the gate. I felt a chill run down my spine, and I broke into a cold sweat. Yes, there are strange things in this world. Believe it or don't.
Thank you, Dean Cain.
What do you think, Akihiko?
Okay, for as much shit as I give Junpei about being a really shitty-ass character, I mean, just for being a bad, personality,
Wow.
That actually is
I didn't know
kind
you
of
were afraid of ghosts, Yucatan.
intriguing.
That's kind of
And
funny.
enchanting, charming in a way. The way he's just totally into that
Hey,
stupid
watch
ghost
it.
story.
Fine.
Even though
Then let's investigate.
well, I
me
know
just
that he
around for
should
the
know
rest of
that
the
he
week.
doesn't really
I'll
need to
prove
get
to
into
you
it
that
that
this
much.
ghost
He's just
story
trying to
is
piss
just an urban
Yukari off, which
legend.
actually is kind of funny. The way that those two keep going at
appreciate
each other.
that.
I do like
The
that.
story is a bit
As much as I hate Junpei, I do like his interactions with
Then I'll
Yukari.
let you guys handle it. Just make sure you sleep with one eye open.
Oh god. Unfortunately, though, Yukari's gonna screw me over because I was hoping to go to Tartarus, but of course I can't. So I guess we'll find out what to do tomorrow. I guess. What the fuck is this shit again? With the whole wish thing, even though I can't go to Tartarus, because that probably means that I'm gonna have to talk. Yep, there he is. Figured.
I came to see you again, as I promised. How are you?
We get signal.
I'm glad you remembered me. Now, in another week, the moon will be full again,
Fantastic!
and the next ordeal will be upon you.
So it's probably like another
So be
6 days.
careful.
Awesome.
I'll come again.
I'll be waiting! Okay, so just like before, I have to hurry up and rush to get through Tartarus as fast as I can and make sure I can rest up by Friday, so 4 days. Again, just like the last time before. Great. Okay, so at least it's a regular thing that I can start planning for ahead. And I'll be able to figure it out, kind of judging by the calendar and checking out Elizabeth and her requests. Seeing the dates, how those line up, and make sure I can get aligned enough and make sure I can hit every block to the top when I can, when I need to. And of course, now everybody's getting to the ghost stories now. So, okay, so now we gotta, well, we're supposed to talk to all the students and get as much information as we can about the ghost stories. Which is a little bit that I ended up cutting out, talking with everybody. And of course, the teacher's gonna get into it. So let's stay not quite as blown out, but it's gonna be a little bit longer because we gotta see what everybody's gonna be saying about the ghosts. Or at least I feel like I should, and I'm gonna do it all today, so then that way I don't have to worry about, oh, you didn't talk to everybody, we still can't go to Tartarus. So, just rush through, do it all, everybody. So let's see what everybody has to say. Rumors suck, man. That one about the girl who collapsed over already at school. I hope nobody spread his rumors about me. Wow. It's a lot quicker reading it from sight than trying to speak it aloud. Well, that sucks. I need to slow down those text boxes. Did you hear? What? Mitsuru Senpai is not a ghost. 2 months into this and the story is already like taken 7 turns. I'm wondering if there's going to be a point where she's ever going to have nothing new to say about Mitsuru Senpai. I'm actually kind of curious now how many different things you can say about her fawning over Mitsuru until it just gets so repetitive that it literally will just be like the same quote day after day after day for like 6 months. Which would kind of be funny. Actually, I would not be surprised after this next event if that probably would be the case. Same thing with these two, with the girl stalker, the guy. Girl stalking the guy, girl stalker and the guy. Learn how to phrase, David. Syntax, man, do you know app? No, I don't. That's why I say things like girl stalker the guy. Sounds like a sticker that you'd put on the toy. Like the packaging, you know, Pony wears the saddle. I run to the rescue with my bag. Things like that. Yes, and Chihiro's here, so let's, you know what? We gave Yuko the cold shoulder, so let's give Chihiro the benefit of the doubt. And luckily, this is the only time where I actually had the video freeze in the middle of a cutscene with dialogue, thing stuff, so not just in Tartarus, so please forgive it when it happens right around here. Here? There it is. Yeah. You know, shit happens. Oh well. Luckily, everything else was pretty much saved. It's kind of funny how the game will give you options to respond to characters that are always like, they geared towards what you need to say, or what you should be saying to her to make her happy, so there's no going wrong. But you still kind of feel like, with Chihiro, you kind of have to fill in the blanks for yourself. For her. Not for yourself, for her. And not put the pressure on her. So even though both answers, you know, will still say the same thing, you kind of have to, well, not you kind of have to, but you kind of feel like you want to do the polite thing about it. Like when she wants to, you know, see, would you mind? And then ... and it's like, you have something to say? You know she's gonna say, I want to go up, you know, just walk home with you. Or changing your mind. Or, hey, let's walk home together. Take the initiative because she can't, and you shouldn't pressure her, asshole. Okay. Yeah. That was just intriguing how the game does that. I find it kind of amusing too. Except when the game throws things that, you know, when none of the reactions make sense, or the response that I give doesn't give the reaction that I am expecting from it. As has happened before.
Sup, dude?
So it's Tuesday, and Junpei wants to go to Tartarus. I want to go to Tartarus. Everybody's going to Tartarus because Yukari can't say no. And hell, it's not like it's any more bizarre than the Shadows. Yes, these conversations are clipped because instead of all in one string, because I did them all backwards from the way that you should read them, because it doesn't make sense when Yukari starts complaining about the Junpei Zone if Junpei hasn't talked about Junpei Zone. Yes. Let's be scientific, and let's see if there are any ghosts in Tartarus this night before the full moon. Yes. Away!